Well, first of all, how y'all doing this morning? Good. I'm so glad. But yeah, some unfortunate news. I was scrolling through my little timeline, my little news feed or whatever, and I see that the Atlanta Journal-Constitution is reporting that on yesterday, which was Tuesday, Miss Phaedra Parks, one of my most favorite Housewives of Atlanta, her husband was sentenced yesterday. Apollo was sentenced for the crimes he had been charged with, the bank fraud and the ID theft and the opening up the debt collection agency and stealing people's identities to get tax refunds, HUD refunds, treasury checks, things of that nature. The Judge Charles Panel went on ahead and sentenced him to 8 years. He could have sentenced him anywhere between 92 and 115 months, but he went on ahead and sentenced him to about 8 months, which is a little bit over the lower end of the what he could have sentenced. So Apollo's reasoning for doing what he did was in order to keep up with his wife. His wife is an attorney, and she's on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, she's making money. So this was his way, he says, of keeping up with his wife's income. Trying to generate income that is similar or was similar to hers. So my question is this. As far as men, when you get with a woman who you know is educated, and you get with a woman who you know has her own earning potential, and you get with a woman who is successful, why all this extra stuff? Now, he knew off the rip. He was in jail, state prison from 2003 to 2009. You meet an attorney. When you hear the word attorney, you should already know earning potential is great. So if you were going to be intimidated by her earning potential, then why even pursue her? Why even be in a relationship with her? If your ego is not in check to the point to where you can have a relationship with a woman who makes more money than you, why even deal with her? Tell me why. Why get her heart involved? Why have 2 children by her and then go out and do something so just off the wall as this? Now she has to raise 2 children by herself. I mean, I'm sure she has a great support system and she could pay for a nanny or something like that, but that's nothing compared to having their father there. So to me, men just don't make good decisions when dealing with women. The point of the matter is this. Nowadays, women have their own. Women have their own degrees. Women have their own houses, cars, businesses. This is not the 1950s where women depend on men. So men need to get it together. If you're dealing with a woman who has her own and is able to carry herself in a relationship or anywhere else for that matter, then you're going to have to adjust. That's just what it is. And not adjust illegally and not go out here and sell dope and not go out here and steal identities and not go out here and do stuff that's not legitimate in order to maintain a status quo with your wife. First of all, why are you in competition with your wife? I get so tired of hearing this. Why are you in competition with your wife? If it's you and your wife, it's supposed to be what you both bring to the pot that enhances the pot. Not, this is my pot, this is your pot. Is your pot bigger? No, my pot's bigger. You're already misconstrued in your thinking when it comes to marriage. It is a man and a woman come together and become one. That means one pot becomes one pot. Not I'm steady looking at your pot and your pot look bigger than my pot. And you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of men and their ego. Now, and when I'm saying this, that's not meaning I'm giving up on men or nothing like that, because I have a man and I love him. But my thing is this, your ego needs to get in check. Times have changed. Women have had to adjust. We've had to get out there and work, have kids, raise a household, do all these different things. When before we used to just get to sit at home and raise the kids. But now we got to get out and work, take care of this, take care of that. And you still want to sit up and have an attitude or be competitive or have an ego about, oh, because your woman makes more money than you or the same amount of money than you. Get over yourself, because it's not going to change. Women have been a long time wanting equal rights to men, meaning equal pay, equal everything. And it's here, and it's going to consistently grow. So get over yourself. And Mr. Apollo, you've messed up 3 people's lives in addition to your own, because you were, in my opinion, selfish and full of pride. You couldn't just take a legitimate job. Now, all these people you know in Atlanta, all these people you hobnob with, you couldn't find someone to get you a job that was decent. It may not have been what Phaedra earned, but it could have been a decent amount of money, a decent contribution to your family, so that now your sons would be able to see you for the next 8 years. Yes, this thing gets me upset, because that one decision, and now those 2 babies got to suffer because of you. That wife got to suffer because of you. I'm upset about it. If it was my husband, I believe in happily ever after. But 8 years, I'm supposed to sit up and wait 8 years. That's abandonment in my book. Your decisions led to the abandonment of me and my children. So, this thing got me pretty steamed. I need y'all to chime in. Let me know how y'all feel as far as women, as far as men. What's up with y'all ego and competing with women? It's a new day and age, and you got to get with the times. If not, you're going to be out here making stupid decisions like Apollo did. Trying to compete with your wife. Trying to maintain a certain level of something so it's similar to your wife. What? There was so many other ways this could have been done. So many other ways. Had to get that off my chest. All right. I feel so much better now. So once again, like I said, chime in. What do you think? What do you feel? You know, is 8 years too harsh of a sentence for him? You know, Phaedra, from my understanding, was in Mexico while he was sentenced. She didn't even show up at the sentencing. And I think she's going to end up divorcing him. And I think she's going to end up going on about her business. But she's not going to have a problem finding another man. Not at all. You know. But that's a sad story to have to tell your kids. That, you know, for the first half of, you know, for the first few years of their life, their father's in jail. Like, that's my biggest concern. It's the kids. They didn't ask to be brought into this situation. You know? And I don't know if Phaedra knew what Apollo was doing or not. And we'll probably never know if Phaedra knew what Apollo was doing or not. Because they kept stressing that issue. You know, I don't know. And I don't care. But y'all just let me know what y'all think. Let me go cool down. Let me drink some water. Cause all right. Just let me cool down a little bit. I'll be all right, y'all. I will. Bye.